Good day, global crypto enthusiasts. This is 88 Fantastic coming to you Sunday, April 28th, 2019. Anyways, we're going to have a basics of a basics of a basics of a video today on what a faucet is once again, because we're starting to generate a little bit more interest in the real world, not so much here on YouTube, but people wondering what the heck I'm talking about, why I keep talking about, why I keep trying to get people to acquire free cryptocurrency, alternative coins, Bitcoin, etc., without having to spend any money. So, like I said, these sites are giving away free crypto, and there's really only a few thousand people globally doing this. Like, it's just, what are you waiting for? It's there. Anyways, we're going to start with the beginnings of what it is and literally an A to Z on this one. And let's get at it. So, what is an actual faucet? There are manual faucets, there are auto faucets, and there are web faucets as well. So, what a manual faucet is exactly what it sounds like. It's a physical clicking. You go in and click, you prove you're not a robot by hitting completing a CAPTCHA or a task as described by the website. An auto claim is exactly the same thing, except for with auto claim, you finish the task, which is usually just a quick 15-second advertising, and the auto faucet will run all by itself. You don't have to do nothing. Web miner is the same thing on whatever site you happen to be on. You just pick whatever the coin that you want to web mine and leave it and just hit go and start. And what it does is it uses the background CPU processing power of your laptop, your PC, or whatever you're using, and it chucks in some hash rate to give you micro amounts. So the other thing I wanted to do by starting off with this is telling you that this is something that you should be doing in it's a spare time thing. Even if you try to do it full time, like 8, 10 hours, it's this is not a gigantic instant money maker. This is something you need to look at and understand as in this is the market we're in right now, which is $170 billion. To those that are brand new, it sounds like a lot, but this is actually as near the bottom of the barrel as it can possibly get. So we're looking at a market that is still in its infancy, barely approaching the 2 year mark right now, and it had reached almost the 900 billion mark about 18 months ago. So this is a market I fully expect to see as something such as Bitcoin, which is currently sitting at 52.73, to get back to its all-time high of $20,000. So that's why I tell people to get into the faucets and acquire even a few Satoshis here and there, because 20 bucks of Bitcoin right now could end up being worth $200 worth of Bitcoin in a year. That's what it's like. If you can look at it as a stock or as gold or as a precious metal and just in theory, put that theory into your head, like you can buy small amounts of gold, right? Like if you're saying, when you tell people that you want to get Bitcoin, they automatically say, well, I don't got 5 grand. Okay, give yourself a slap up and say, are you going to go out and buy a pound of gold? Right? Are you buying a pound of gold? Probably fucking not. You're going to get an ounce, or you're going to get a quarter, or you're going to buy a gram. Bitcoin is exactly the same. So with our dollar system, we're at 1.00. In the cryptocurrency market, it's 100 million. So it's 1.8 zeros. So out of any cryptocurrency, when you see a Satoshi, you need 100 million in order to make one. So with Bitcoin, you would need 100 million Satoshis to make one Bitcoin. Ethereum, same, everything's the same thing. You need 100 million in order to make one. So that's what a faucet is. It's just basically you're going in and proving you're not a computer or anything of that nature. So I'll show you again why I do it right now. So we said Bitcoin is currently. So if you were to start doing this today, the price of Bitcoin is 52.73, and the all-time high was $20,000. So if you started doing this today and acquiring some Satoshis and stopped later on, and the price went back up to its all-time high, which it will, you'd gain 280% on the time that you're spending right now. It's the only reason I do this. The only reason I do this. So I accumulate it in order, in hopes that this market will be a mainstay market. And like I've said, I think this will be this will be the emerging market as moving forward. As we hit January of 2020, because that'll be a good solid 3 years, and it usually takes three and a half, maybe 4 years for people to get their doors in, their foot in the doors in with politicians and to get regulation and things of that nature. So that's what a faucet is. Super duper easy. and here are wallets. So I don't recommend any mobile wallets because I'm not a fan of mobile wallets whatsoever. So there's a list of desktop wallets and PC wallets for you guys to choose from. Excuse me. So what I do myself, okay, so I run two portfolios. The one we're doing today and what I'm showing you is a free, in your spare time, faucet. So with that, I do what's called a My Ether wallet, and I do an Exodus wallet. And to me, the Exodus wallet is absolutely, it's amazing. It's really easy to set up. So all you're going to do is just go in and Google and punch in Exodus and Exodus laptop or crypto wallet, and it'll pop up and set it up. All you need is an email. That's it. Really easy. And these ones here, if you really want to get into things and eventually start putting money into the market and start getting invested, I highly recommend a Ledger Nano S. That's what I use for my physical money, my real money portfolio. And what that is basically a USB stick with the ultimate security on it, and it's as good as it possibly gets when it comes down to wallets. So now you've got, we'll skip forward here. You've picked something out. Again, I recommend the Exodus. You can use any of these, but I mean, Exodus is just really user friendly. And you've got your wallet open. So then you're gonna come over here. This is me. You're on my channel. And then, like I've always said, you go to the About section, and I've got all my links right here. The first one you want to get signed up to is Faucet Hub, the mothership. And the reason you want to do that is because you've got your crypto wallet open, and you want to hook up your wallet addresses. So this is like your, in a way you could, I try to explain Faucet Hub. I always call it the mothership, but another way you can put it would be like the cashier's window in a casino. You know, you're taking your money and you want to get a whole bunch of different things, but you need to link your wallet addresses. So like say you've got your Exodus wallet open and you want to hook up your Bitcoin, so you're just going to come in here and always your receiving address, never your sending address. Oop, there's the advertising popped me out. And you would put your Bitcoin receiving address in there. You would select Bitcoin and you would hit link, and then your receiving address becomes a permanent part of this. Same with everything else, right? And then anything that's not hooked up through Faucet Hub, your Exodus wallet will have, because it's also got the Ethereum ERC20 function as well. So you've gone through the About section, you've got all of the links. So here, these ones here, I've already tested in all of my videos. I've shown payouts on all of these. These are all solid to run. Some of these are manual, some of these are auto, and they give you all of that. So all you got to do is go in there and get signed up. And then we will show you some of the easier ones. So here, some of my favorite ones are the free Bitcoin sites. So when you start, you will start off at obviously 1%, and each day that you log in, you can go to a maximum of 30%, which is absolutely fantastic. So on this site, you can come in and choose whatever link, and we'll do one quick one here for you. I just want to do one that's going to be easy. We'll do a short URL. So if you're on day one, and I'm currently doing Digibyte right now, you would get 8,000 sats, but because I've been logged in and get a 30% bonus, I'll get 10.6 million sats. So we'll do one each of these to show you how super duper these are. And then what I would normally do, like I said, when you go back and watch some of my other ones, I'll run 5 or 6 open tabs, and I'll keep this going non-stop, so I actually don't wait for anything. I've gotten, what are you doing here? Smoke in my hand. When you get your timing down, if you really get into this, you don't have to wait the 15 seconds because you would be popped out to another screen. And that happens a lot too because like I've always said, the hardest part of when you get started on these is they will load you up with the maximum amount of advertising they possibly can for their ad traffic, because that's how the owner of the website gets paid. They're paying us in cryptocurrencies, and they're getting paid in whatever they chose to get paid in. So all we do is just wait for the timer to run down. And like I said, you can normally go into a different window and do this. So I've also been asked about the videos, and on my last video, I shown how I'm earning Tron or Bitcoin and just by watching videos through Hideout. But you'll see that as you go through some of the sites, they'll offer the videos, right? So there you go. That's how in 18-20 seconds, we got 10.6 million sats at Digibyte. And then, of course, you can do whatever you want, right? Want to do your Bitcoin? We can do one in Bitcoin real quick to show you. I like doing my easy ones that I'm used to. Some of these links, I don't care what they pay. I just will not touch them. They piss me off absolutely so much. Here's another guy, 16 sats. Earn Asia never pays me. We'll try this guy, 23. Just do one of each for you guys. Super duper easy. No, we'll just get out of there. Okay, so back here. So anyways, the SL stands for short links. So that's damn advertising today. So again, whatever you want. There's your payday. You can change it from Bitcoin to whatever you want. I do Digibyte, and then pay to click walls. Everything you want there. You like to gamble? There you go. Need an explanation of the daily, weeklies? There you go. Any other information you need? Now what I do on here is when I go to bed on my gaming laptop, I'll run WebMiner in Bitcoin. Doesn't pay. This site pays better than most, but again, it's so fractional and micro that you don't get a whole bunch, no matter even if it is the best paying site. But like for me, anything is more than zero. Okay, so now we're on to BitHunt, another one that you can do physically, manually, or through auto. Okay, so we'll do auto faucets quick here. On the auto faucets, it's really cool. There's actually no advertising on the site for the auto faucets. You just come in, punish them real quick, and then you can show you how you get more on the short links here. But that's how easy that was. 1.7 million sats just for punching that in. So you got your lotteries, you got your faucets, you got your earn more through your short links, your web miner, an additional advertising site. We'll do one on this site for you guys. So on this site as well, I've chosen Digibyte as the coin that I want to collect on. Bounce out of the advertising. Let's do one quick one. So between these two sites, Free Bitcoin and BitHunt, I mean, for manual claiming, you can sit here all day. There is a limit on when you run out of ads, you run out of ads, right? That's it. Like literally, when you run out of for me, even though as much as I do these, it's pretty rare that I run out of the ads. It has happened. Oh, and speaking of that, it happened to me last night on auto. So I do a lot of, because I still like to play my games and watch my Game of Thrones and everything else, right? So that's how easy clicking on that short link was. We just got another 6.4 million sats at Digibyte. What else? So you got your earn more sites, you got your offer walls, you got more games, you got WebMiner on here as well, so you can do all of those. We'll go into another one of my favorite sites, which is altcoins. And from here, you can do, this is the list that you get to choose from, right? You want to do basic Bitcoin, you want to do ETH, you want to do whatever, right? So I've been doing Ethereum Classic on here because the price is really low right now, and I can get another 7,300 sats just by clicking on here when my claim button shows it right there. Super duper easy. Punch it in. That's it. Bang. Oh, prove I'm not a robot. That's it. 7,300 sats, just like that. So on here as well, they got all your faucets we just showed you. You can do auto faucet and web. So here I'll show you on this one, super easy. I don't want to get that started because as soon as you click on it, you got to pick your coin and get started. So they've had issues here with it, but I still run it when I'm sleeping on my other laptop just to get a little extra. There's your reward for your million sats. Super duper easy. But this is the one I prefer to do myself because the payouts are, the auto faucet on here is good. And then all it is just exactly what we did on these ones. You're going to click on that, advertising comes up, prove you're not a robot. And then again, I do Digibyte while I'm sleeping. I'll launch it just to show you what it is. I don't have any claims. But anyways, for every one claim, it's a 5-minute timer, and it does it for you. So while I'm doing other stuff, I'll do maybe 10, maybe 12 of these and get myself up to 40, 50 auto claims. So I'll get 2, maybe 3 hours worth of free claims, and the machine will do it for me. Instead of doing like what we did here. Again, this is manual claim. Click, click. This is auto robot, basically. So. And then everything else on here, you get your free roll. Oh, we got one. Oh, another loser. You can harvest, which means you get a little free guy. You can throw them onto the map here. Oh, I get to pick one. So we'll do that right now while we're here. One worker for free. I've tried spending on it. I've never made more than I spent, so I'll just take the free sats. So then all you do is just go plunk them on the map. Oh, here, we'll go throw them on the stump. There you go, buddy. All by yourself. Screen refresh. That's it. So in a day and a half, He just sits there and you'll get free Bitcoin. Not a whole bunch, but again, it's free. The offer walls are super duper easy. All the options you want right there. Bang, 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 bang. And that's as easy as making a claim for cryptocurrency. And again, like I've shown people throughout my videos, I do hundreds of these, right? Hundreds of these. And I've actually wiped out 40 or 50 or 60. So there's so many different ways of doing this. Again, I've shown you can do physical manual clicking, which you can do all day long if you want to. Like I said, to do it full time, what's the best way to say? Like I'll throw something on the big screen and watch it, or throw on some music, or do whatever, and I'll sit on. I'll let one laptop run videos with my hideout, along with a web miner in the second window. 8 to 10 auto faucets running on. So in one laptop, I'll be doing 3 or 4 different things in 10 different tabs, but it's all running automatically. And then I'll be on this laptop doing what I just showed you on the manual physical claims where you're physically clicking the buttons. So as long as and you can do this on any device if you want. I mean, I've even had this going on my PlayStation 3 a couple of times. So mobile, same thing. iPads, iPods, whatever. If it takes an internet connection, you can collect free Bitcoin and free cryptocurrencies. So just go through my videos. All of the links are in my About section. I showed you that earlier in the video. The main thing for me is make sure you come and get your wallet signed up through Faucet Hub. And then we'll show you through the overview here. And the overview shows you your personal stats. Just for the sites that are linked up to here, everything that's in your Faucet Hub wallet. And it'll show you where you've gotten, oh my God, pop-ups. I should just take that off. But they need to get paid, so I'll leave it on. So you can see how much auto I did last night while I went to bed. Just got up this morning, haven't set anything up. So this is what I got while I was sleeping last night. See what I mean? And that took me about 20 minutes to set up. So to set up these 5 tabs last night took me about 20 minutes, and I had them going for 4 hours. Again, small amounts, but you know what? What did I do to get it? I spent 20 minutes to get free crypto that is sitting in an all-time low market right now, and we all know, give it some more time, and this is going to explode. I've been saying it since late 2017. Sorry, I can't even spit it out. The market will repeat itself. And at some point, this market will see what the stock market saw. At some point, when the adoption comes in and North America starts to get their shit together, because right now the rest of the world is loving cryptocurrency. It's Canada and the United States that are holding this back, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I won't bitch about that anyways. But that's how easy it is. So when you see something that's so low, and like I said, what I'm doing is with my Digibyte, I usually use Dash as the example, but that freaks people out. So anyways, we see Digibyte at a price of 1 cent right now. So you've seen our rewards. We're getting between 6 million and 16 million sats of Digibyte, which is pretty cool. And then as you can see, some of the pricings with Dash, right? Or Digibyte. Actually, this is a better way to do it. CoinCheck is one of my favorite sites. Digibyte's all-time high was almost 13 cents. So that's what I mean. I go in and I'll hammer this non-stop until it's probably, well, I said until Bitcoin hits $10,000. So if BTC was at 10,000, Digibyte might hit 3 cents. But I'll keep hammering Digibyte until it's around the 5 cent mark, which hopefully, it sounds stupid, it's not for at least another 8 months to 12 months or plus a year. So I keep getting big rewards at a small price. So how the rewards and the Satoshis, how you're rewarded, is the higher the price, the lower the reward, because the reward carries a higher value. And right now, with a lower price, we get more of a reward because of the lesser value, right? So that's what I mean. I want to hammer these till they get to a certain price, and then watch it grow and grow and grow and grow. That's the point, the thing that I just can't get through people's heads. They think you're going to make you're going to be able to buy a Lamborghini tomorrow. Like I've always said, when was the last time you went to your mutual fund advisor and complained about your $100 off your bi-weekly check hasn't bought you a Lambo yet, right? Same thing. It's a form of investing for free, and the only cost that it is your spare time. That's all it is. So I think I set this up pretty easy. I think I showed everybody about as easy as it can possibly be. You know what we should do here is maybe I show a cash out. I cashed out my Digibyte yesterday. Let's see what's got my list here. Oh, look at that. I requested it yesterday. It sent it 8 minutes ago. Sweet. So anyways, when you go on your coin, and that's why it's so important to get the sites hooked up to the Faucet Hub is normally it takes anywhere from a few minutes. They'll tell you maybe up to a week or so, but every transaction I've had with Faucet Hub, it's been within a day. Like every single time. It's been so good. So there's another proof of payment, and all of my addresses are set up into my Exodus wallet. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. I think it's pretty easy. Again, if there's anything I'm missing, anything you're still curious or you're really not sure about, just come in and ask. I mean, that's why I do this. I do this because it's free. I'm currently a stay-at-home dad, so when I'm watching my NFL, like I just finished watching the NFL draft for 3 days, why not throw that on the big screen where I'm collecting free Bitcoin at the same time? That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Get it while it's free. It's there for us all. So anyways, it's 88 Fantastic showing you how to take a bite out of the cryptocurrency market. Take care, y'all.